itself, because there's so much swirling around about regulation and what might happen next. It sounds like yours is very much a two-way relationship in terms of the data, right? That you are talking to them, and it's those companies are putting in the data that they choose to, that they want to, into the models that you guys are using. Do you think that there needs to be sort of framework around that?
I've been very thoughtful about this since the beginning, and there are lots of ways of approaching AI ethics. So, for example, at the very beginning, when we first devised a prototype of our product, it said, "Hey, how are you? What's your name?" And you would have expected to say, "Hi, I'm Will. Nice to meet you," kind of thing. And we suddenly realized that if we asked for information from the consumer that they weren't willing to give, the models might start making decisions based on that information and might have developed biases. So actually, we've developed a model that purposefully doesn't know who you are or anything about you. And if I say to you, when you have an in-person negotiation, let's say over a job or a house, do you think a human-to-human negotiation has bias in it? I would argue the answer is almost certainly yes. Mm-hmm. And our AI negotiation shouldn't have bias. We've designed it very carefully to make sure it doesn't. Nibble is an it, by the way. It's not a he or a she. I think the regulation will come too slow for the technology. And I think the onus is on users of the technology and the implementers of the technology to say, I am going to make sure A, Nibble is, in my opinion, non-gendered. B, obviously a machine. Do you know what I mean? Not masquerading as a person. And C, doesn't know information about the customer that they don't want to give me.
Rosie Bailey there, the co-founder and the chief executive at Nibble Technology.